Hey YouTube, it's your girl Jimmi Pynk. What's up to all my pink ladies and my T-birds? And I apologize because this video is a little bit late, but I already worked 12-hour shifts and I came in early today. So long story short, today is day 9. Technically it's day 10, but I'm still woke from day 9 and still having day 9's clothes. Of the Hunt for Pynk October for breast cancer awareness. Link to come. If y'all are subscribers and you follow my videos, you know that when you see this background, you know what it is, and you know that the link is not going to be there immediately. The thing about this is doing a video every day for 31 days. Wearing pink every day for 31 days is hard enough. But to have to do a video every day is difficult, especially when you try not to do sports or politics. Well, today I'm going to do a little bit of both. Clearly, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. Go Dallas. Let's start off by saying, Tony Romo, I love you, but don't come back. You're going to kill yourself. Don't come back. We good with that. If we got 2 rookies and we got a 4-1 record, arguably should be 5-0, but I'll let New York have that. It was September 11th in New York. By all means, if we was going to lose a game, I have no problem with New York taking a win that day. But we doing this for rookies. We going to be a problem. So, to all the Dallas Cowboy haters, suck it up, Buttercup. We still America's team. And, you know that nice little Super Bowl that y'all snatched from us and cheated for Green Bay? We coming back for that bitch this year, okay? Now, let's get into the second presidential debate. So, full disclosure. Yeah, y'all see where I'm at, too. I slept through the whole thing. When I woke up, they were talking about the Supreme Court justice, and I heard Donald Trump said he would like to get another Scalia. Like, you want to get another Justice Scalia, like the only person that's well known for being more bigoted, racist, and sexist than you? No, thank you. No, thank you. Keep that. Keep that, Syracuse. Keep that, Syracuse. Yes, I call Donald Trump Syracuse because he's an orangeman. Get it? No, thank you, Syracuse. Keep that. The beauty of the internet is that I really didn't have to watch the debate because all I had to do was read the multiple articles and the multiple tweets done in the Twitterverse to know what the fuck happened in the debate. And apparently, this was the nastiest debate in presidential history. Which, couple of different things. I understand it's news. Obviously, I myself am reporting on it and didn't even watch it. But, at what point is y'all shocked? Really, that's my question. That is my honest to God question. At what point are y'all shocked? So, this man, I try, and I've been trying at the risk because I do not want to get political. I do not want people to be like, well, I'm not going to watch your videos anymore because I'm a Trump supporter or anything like that. This is not, I cannot insist enough, this is not a Democrat-Republican issue at this point. This is a, do you really want this man to lead our country where he has to be a diplomat and deal with other countries? It's insane. So let's talk about this locker room talk. Let me tell you what locker room talk is. Now I understand I'm a female. However, I've always been the female that was one of the boys. Locker room talk is, man, that bitch got a fat ass. She got some nice ass titties. Like, man, I would love to eat her pussy. But actually saying, grab him by the pussy, I can't help myself, I just kiss him. That's predatory. So please make that distinction when you say all men talk like that. No, all men can get raunchy when they're talking. But saying somebody has a nice ass and somebody has, and you know what? And you can say it's sexualization and that's rape culture or whatever. To fantasize is not rape culture, okay? You could say all day long somebody got some, hell, I see guys and look at them and say, I think, ooh, shit, he on them gray sweatpants, like he got a big ass dick. But if I don't walk up to him and fucking grab it, I'm not doing anything wrong. Do you understand the distinction? You do? You don't? Good. We moving on. So, at what point are y'all shocked by what Donald Trump does? Like, really? At what point are y'all shocked? This man, listen. History lesson. In case you don't know, because I know I have a lot of different viewers. My viewers are mostly male. But I have male, female, gay, straight, transgender. I got everything. My channel got everything because I cover a lot of different topics. So maybe some of you guys don't know. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm explaining. If you know a black person and somebody says something, you people, you will see their ears perk up almost like a puppy. Like, what the fuck you mean, you people? Do you know what the equivalent of you people is? The African Americans. We're not a separate fucking race of people. I mean, we are a separate race of people, but we're not a separate... We still Homo sapien. Like, you don't say, oh, you changed it from the blacks to the African Americans. I'm not offended by blacks, so that don't bother me. I'm black. That don't bother me. Nor does it bother most black African American people, like, whatever you call it, darker skin tone of African descent. When you are speaking about someone, the implies a separation. So it's perfectly fine. Perfect example. Said I was going to talk about sports and politics. If I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan and I say, yeah, we're playing the Bengals, because there's a separation. I can't say we playing Bengals because there's multiple Bengals. I'm playing live animals. No, I'm playing the Bengals, the team, the Bengals. The is the possessive. Okay? If I say turn on the TV, but I'm not going to say, hey, I'm at work, can you go get the men to come do this? I'm not making a good example of this, but let me just tell you, the African Americans is separatists. When you're speaking of them in general, you can say the African American community because that's just proper English. But for example, okay, here's a perfect example. Okay, let me go back. Boom, boom, boom. If you know any African Americans, and you say you people, their ears perk up like this. Who the fuck is you saying you people? Notice I didn't say if you talk to the African Americans. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's possessive and it's separatist. I know I'm doing a poor job of explaining it because I'm running on 3 hours of sleep and I've already been at work for fucking 12 hours. But it's just not right. This man don't answer no questions. This man... And is he staying up from coke? Okay, I'm sorry. You do not get to talk about how sick that Hillary Clinton is, when in 2 debates in a row right now, I done heard your ass sniffling through the whole debate. Mind you, yes, I did say I did not watch the whole debate. I did see the last part of it, though. He was sniffling in. And according to Twitter, thank you to the Twitterverse and the internet, he was sniffling on everything. He was sniffling again. Some other serious lowlights is the fact that he said he respect women. Bitch, where? You might respect your daughter because you want to bang her. But where have you... Please tell me something that Donald Trump ever said that was respectful of a woman. Outside the fact that he said Hillary was a go-getter and a fighter, but she ain't got no stamina though. Like, I'm done. You know, I seen a meme on Facebook today, and I'm not on Facebook very often, but my niece is a senior in high school, and her homecoming was yesterday. Unfortunately, I had to come into work, so I never got a chance to see her completely dressed. So I went on Facebook because my sister posted pictures. And I came across a meme that was so appropriate that I'm not going to show it to you because I ain't doing all that, but I will share with you what it said. And it said, it's not that Donald Trump is a racist, elitist, sexist, egotistical bigot. It's the fact that his supporters don't care and support him anyway. I couldn't have came up with that better myself, because that's what it is. Now we got a lot of people jumping off the train now because they see it's gonna be a train wreck. And y'all comment below and let me know. Oh yeah, do I have to do this again like I did on the first one? First, I'm gonna ask you to donate to breast cancer again. But before that, save your racist, sexist, fat shaming, vote for Trump, bullshit, bigoted ass comments. Stick them up your ass and light them on fire. Because I don't personally fucking care. I'm not going to respond back. The main thing is I have to fucking put a video out every day because I set myself up for that, but it is for a good cause. So, in any case, I'm not real worried no more because people are starting to really see through the bullshit finally, and those of y'all that's on Twitter, deplorable everything, claim that he wins every fucking thing. I'm like, dude, is you listening? You cannot win a debate if you're not answering questions. I used this analogy on one of my RuPaul's Drag Race things, and I'm going to say this again. If you were to take a test, okay, and you were to take a test that was not multiple choice, it was filling in the blank, or it was essay questions, and you refused to answer the question, do you know what would happen to you? You would fucking flunk. Point blank, period. This man don't answer no questions. He might answer one. They get to talking about Syria. He just puts his own vice presidential candidate on blast, and he did it out of spite because his vice presidential candidate came out and said, well, I can't support what he's saying about these women because he had to, because your apology was full of shit. He trying to save you. Now, there's rumors that Mike Pence is thinking about leaving the ticket. Now, I'm not necessarily buying that. I would need to see that from a much more reputable source. But come on, man. Y'all cannot really be serious about voting for this man. Like I said, at this point in time, it is not a political party thing. In your heart of hearts, and your belief system, and taking something so seriously, because let me tell you something about the African Americans. We didn't always have the right to vote, and we've only had it for about 50 motherfucking years. 50 or 60. So guess what? I take the shit seriously. And there is no way on God's green earth, and this is not a political party thing, and your heart of hearts and what you stand for, and this man is not even giving you a platform on anything except for how he gonna cut taxes for the 1%, because the only thing he know is business, and PS ain't that motherfucking cold at that. going bankrupt 4 times and not paying people. But what has he said? And please, you know what? If you are watching, you are a Trump supporter, and you're not one of these deplorable motherfuckers that just believe that everything he say is gospel, and you actually want to have an honest to God dialogue, please, I ask on Twitter like almost every day, if you support Trump, give me one policy that you fucking agree with. Give me one policy. You can't say because he want to build a wall to Mexico. People in hell want ice water. That's not a fucking policy. Give me one fucking policy that you agree with. Because the man has given none. He just says blanket statements, doesn't answer questions, is rude, ignorant, arrogant. I honestly think he really has a problem. I honestly think he is a sociopath with delusions of grandeur and has no business running our fucking country. And I don't give a fuck if he was Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, Green Party, or motherfucking Nazi. I don't give a fuck. Him as a person. Here's the last thing I'm going to say, and then I'm going to move on, because I got myself hyped. Before this man ever ran for president, and you got to think how many times did he run that he didn't get the party affiliation too, because he's ran a couple more times. But before, when he was just appearing in guest movies, or he was being interviewed, or he was on TV shows, or even when he was doing The Apprentice, we all thought he was entertaining because he was a douchebag that said whatever the fuck he wanted. He ain't just now started being a douchebag, and y'all know that. That's the reason why he had a TV show called The Apprentice, because people being an asshole sells. Ask Simon Cowell. Why do you think on every reality show you got one person on the panel that is a total asshole? Even to my people that watch my RuPaul's Drag Race review, it's always one. It used to be Santino, and when they got rid of Santino, it was Michelle Visage. It's always an asshole on the panel. Because that's entertaining. That don't mean I want him to lead my country. And for those of y'all that are still going for him at this point in time, I'm sorry, blanket statement, I know. But at this point in time, if you are still voting for this man, and I'm not saying vote Hillary, hell, vote Jill Stein, vote for the crazy motherfucker that don't know shit. Vote, but at this point in time, if you are still truly supporting Trump, you are either a sexist, a racist, a xenophobe, a homophobe, or a fucking idiot. And if you're trying to say make America great again, what happens with somebody that's fly at the mouth like that? You know, you do have to have some kind of decorum, and you have to know. Diplomats and people on a national level and politicians have to know you can't say certain things because it's going to offend this country. You can't wear this color or this because that's going to offend somebody. Let this motherfucker, man, all them nukes Kim Jong-il over there practicing with gonna come right over to this motherfucker. And one more thing that the African Americans know that y'all might not know, and I said it on Twitter, y'all go ahead and set this President-elect Trump and see if we don't run motherfucking Kanye West in 2020. Y'all want that? Deuces.